you know, I'll be honest with you. I don't know really. Okay, this view really made me look like I got a huge head. I really don't. But I don't know what's wrong with fat people here lately. I don't know. I mean, it's gotten to the point where how do I say this without sounding mean? But it's gotten to a point where we're almost afraid to say the word fat. You know, like, oh my God, don't say I'm fat. They call me fat. That's offensive. No, it ain't. I'm fat. Somebody call me fat. I don't care. I mean, it's like boo hoo hoo, you know? Got a bug on me or something. Like, oh my God, you're fat. Yes, I am. Madam Obvious, of course I'm fat. But the thing is, I don't know how to explain it. We got to a point where we're afraid to even try to lose weight. It's like it's so much easier just to give up and say, you know what, I'm going to eat all that junk food I want and the hell with the consequences later on. It's like, no, you really need to take care of yourself. Unless you're suicidal and, like, you know, I don't care if I live to see tomorrow or not, I'll do whatever the hell I want, you know. Because the way it is with me, I went and weighed myself the other day, so I'm 180. I'm 5'3", 180 pounds, which is, fat. Seriously, it's F-A-T, it's fat. There ain't no P-H-A-T to it, this is straight up fat. But the thing is, I'm losing weight. I'm trying to lose weight. And it's not an easy task. It's not something you can lose in a span of, I got a birthmark, that's what you're seeing right there. It's not something that you can lose in like a week. Unless you get some major surgery or cut off a limb. You know, why would you do that? But it is something that it takes dedication and it takes work. I don't eat fast food. When I was a teenager, I could sit down and eat, you know, a couple of Big Macs and a large fry and a large soda and be like, I don't do that. No. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I went to the doctor last month. I better not have high blood pressure or diabetes now. It's got to be something that morphed overnight. But I don't have that. I don't have diabetes and high blood pressure. I don't have knee trouble or ankle trouble or breathing trouble. I have breathing trouble around people that smoke, but that's because of, you know, I had a long battle with acute bronchitis. So, as long as you don't smoke around me or wear too much heavy perfume, I'm fine. But like I say, I am lowering my salt intake. I'm lowering my sugar intake. I do not consume a lot of, I guess you call it refined sugar, like cookies and cupcakes and those weird cookies that are kind of cake-like, but they got frosting on them. They taste like a cupcake, but they're not. They're a cookie. Yeah, them things. They have them at, somebody always brings them to church. About twice a month we had these little church parties, and they always bring them. I don't know what they are. But I try to eat maybe 2 of them. But, during my regular eatings, I try to incorporate fruit as much as I can. Whether it's a banana after I eat, or mandarin oranges. I love mandarin oranges. Absolutely love them. Mixed fruit, yeah. Fruit cocktail, mixed fruit, whatever it's called. I like to eat that. I like to, depending on my diet, I like to sometimes eat applesauce. These little cups you get, I guess they're like 1/4 of a cup. I like to eat them too. But I try to get the natural. I don't get the, like, you know, strawberry, banana, sugary kind. I try to get the most natural, low sugar that I can. I don't drink certain fruit juices. Because, you might as well lick a bag of sugar with some of them. When it comes to fruit juice, I try to get the au natural kind, like the orange juice. The one that's pure, just oranges and, water or whatever they put in it. Because where I live, you cannot afford to buy actual fruit. You have to literally buy the canned stuff, like $1.25. Or 75 cents is on sale. You cannot go out and go, I'll get a mandarin orange. It's $1.50. Navel oranges are $1.75 here. Get a can. Trust me. If you're in trouble if that happens to come out not as fresh. Grapes are like $5 a pound. It's ridiculous. But, like I said, I don't drink sodas. Now, I do have one type of drink that I like to drink a lot of, and it's kind of my guilty pleasure, and that is sweet tea. I know. Sweet tea is bad. Sweet tea is kind of terrible when you think about it. It's no different, but that's my vice, I guess you could say it. I like to eat a lot of what we call southern cooking, and sweet tea always goes with it. I don't like to drink water out of tap. You drink water out of a bottle and, ooh, that pricing. I don't drink sodas because, first off, sodas never satisfy my quench. If I get thirsty, I can drink a whole 20 ounces of soda and go, I'm so thirsty. Drink tea and I'm like, I feel fine. Also, certain types of soda they feel way too tight. It's like drinking acid. Like you can just feel your teeth and your tongue and your throat getting just eaten up. So I don't mess with that stuff. I don't mess with it. I think I said earlier, I don't eat fast food. I kind of need to take that back. The only fast food that I really eat is about once a week on a Friday. Fish Friday. For one meal, once a week, on Friday, we go to a place called Captain D's. And at Captain D's, they sell flounder. I live with my grandma. My grandma doesn't have teeth. So, she wants fish, she has to get boneless. I don't like bony fish, so we get boneless. And for what we get for $5, it's 2 pieces of flounder, 2 sides, and 2 hush puppies. That's a piece, a side, and a hush puppy for each of us. It's a good deal, Now, if you go into your favorite store and buy raw fish, you're looking at about around here we get catfish and tilapia. That runs about $7 a pound. 8 when it's not on sale. Yeah. So it's cheaper to get the fast food kind. But, during the week I incorporate as much vegetables as I can in my diet. Lima beans, which for some reason is almost impossible to find anymore. What happened? I love lima beans, but I can't find them. But, lima beans, butter beans, speckled beans. I like beans. Black eyed peas, green beans, white acre peas, I guess it's the same thing. Turnip greens, collard greens, turnips with roots. Mixed vegetables. Yeah, shepherd's pie. Mixed vegetables, mashed potatoes. My only vice in regards to the salty foods. Oh, that feels good. My only vice in the salty foods is pasta. Me and my grandma are on literally a very tight fixed income. So we cannot get stuff like frozen meals. The frozen meals are $4 or $5 a pop here. So we try to get something that we can both eat off of, which is, box pasta. They run for about $1, and you get a can of chicken, you pour it in there, and you have chicken fettuccine alfredo for $2 for 2 people. And yeah, But anyway, going back to the subject, I'm trying to lose weight. I once upon a time weighed 225 pounds. I was probably the same size, height, and my knees used to hurt. If I had to climb up, 10 steps in a day, my knees would hurt like arthritis when it was raining. And I got mad at that. I said, this is ridiculous. All my clothes, if you're a plus size person, you know what I'm talking about. Your clothes will be tight in some regions, but baggy in others. You get that weird, crotch thing, the crotch boys. It made it look like you had junk, but you don't because you're a woman, Fat people will get what I'm saying when I'm talking about the crotch. The crotch. But, it's really just, I'm trying to think how old I was. I think the last time I weighed 225 pounds, I was 26 years old, and I was getting a lot of knee trouble, and I hated it. I literally just kind of looked at myself, and I said, this is ridiculous. I'm tired of getting knee trouble. I'm tired of not being able to eat. I couldn't eat certain foods without getting, the blood pressure up because there was so much salt in it. And I was getting to the point where, I'm tired of this. I was tired of, honestly, this is kind of disgusting. I was getting tired of the lack of fiber in my diet. Put 2 and 2 together, what I'm talking about here. So I said, you know what, I'm going to fix this. And I started sort of binging on a diet of a can of mixed fruit, or peaches, or whatever I had. A can of fruit, a can of chicken noodle soup, and let's see what else was it. And what they call them things? They're little cereal bars. They're like they're sort of like a doughy cookie, but they put like cinnamon. They're like an apple pie, like Nutri-Grain makes them, And it was like one of them, and that's what I ate for every meal. Well, 2 meals. Breakfast time it was eggs, grits, wheat toast. I always ate wheat toast, and then I would eat jam, and that was my breakfast. But that's what I used to eat. And I did that in 6 months' time. I went from 225 pounds to 185, which was, getting a little difficult because none of my clothes could fit. Like, literally nothing could fit, and I was like, uh-oh. I forgot this part of it. Now you have to buy new clothes. Birthmark. Stop showing yourself. And every day I'm trying. I'm trying to get between 150 to 160 pounds. And I'm 100 and, I think, 80. What I said. But yeah, 180 pounds. That's too much. I couldn't help it. Somebody bought me some of those. There was about 6 or 7 of those. Those little cookies I was telling you about. They're soft cookies, and they got that white cream on them, and they taste like a cupcake. They're soft like a cupcake, but they're a cookie. Whatever they call them. But, I ate that in the span of about 2 days, about 8 of them, and that really... And, peanut butter, I had about, in a week's time I had like 3 peanut butter sandwiches. Peanut butter made me gain weight. It's a notorious fat creator for me. So I said, okay, I gotta stop eating peanut butter. So, I'm trying. It ain't something you can do overnight. It's not something that can be done in a week's time. You cannot lose 20 pounds in a week. Not unless you really, really just go crazy. But, I'm trying. I'm watching what I eat, watching my weight. And this ungodly heat, I live down in the deep, dirty, hot, sweaty South. So I'm trying to walk more, but it's, whew, you just walk around in the house when the air conditioning is on high. That's all you can do. But I'm trying, I'm putting effort in it. So as a fat person, it always gets me when I hear someone, or see, when I see someone who looks like they weigh 350 pounds, sitting down eating a bag of Oreos and drinking a 1 liter of soda going, I'm trying to lose weight. No, you're not. You're not trying to lose weight if you're gorging on Oreos and 1 liter soda. And somebody said that to me, and I just kind of looked at her like, okay. She said, I used to drink 2 liters, now I'm drinking 1. It's like, that's a little tiny step, but Oreos are not helping you, honey. And so, like I said, I don't know what's going on with fat people. Honestly, I don't. Being too fat is unhealthy. There's no certain weight that all people has to weigh. I mean, it's true. Depending on generics, depending on, things in your life, like pregnancies, medications, stuff like that. Height, yeah, you're going to weigh a different amount. But it always gets me when you see somebody who's, 350, 400, maybe 500 pounds. And they're up there telling me, oh, my medication is making me fat. And then you look at everything they got, and you look at, the fridge or the kitchen cabinet, and they got boxes upon boxes of snack cakes. Bags upon bags of cookies. Not even the fat-free kind, but the mega huge family kind. They have nothing but sodas in their fridge. No water, no tea, just soda. There'll be no fruit in their house. They'll have gummy bears and fruit snacks, but no fruit. They'll, their, trash bags will be filled with Burger King and McDonald's and Whataburger and Sonics and whatever people you have in your town. And they'll just be filled with just their stuff. And they'll look at you and say, I'm trying to lose weight. No, you're not. And it's one of them things, it's kind of getting to a point where, as a fat person, I don't want to say I have no sympathy for them, but at the same time, you're sort of looking at them like, can you try a little harder? Like maybe not, buy the family pack of Oreos and call that breakfast. I mean, you don't want to be mean, but at the same time, you're like, this isn't technically trying. Trying is cutting down on the bad foods, the junk foods, the sugary food. And, another argument I would hear people say, and they don't like it because I always bring it up. They say, well, I can't afford the healthy stuff. I have to get the, pot pies and, not pot pies. I have to get the, what do they call those things? Those little, tasty cake pies. I have to get them, snack cakes. I have to get snack cakes and cookies and sodas because that's all I can afford. I can't afford, canned fruit. But really? Have you gone into a store Like, I don't know about Canada and the other country. Have you gone into a store in America and picked up a bag of Oreos and looked at the price? $3.85 here at Publix for Oreos and Chips Ahoy. Like $4 or something for Fig Newtons. It's ridiculous. Like, on sale, the cheapest cookies would be about $2.50. On sale. The rest of the time, the cookies are pushing up to about $4 to $5. Cereals fall into the same category. You know, and it's like, well, I can buy 4 12-packs of soda, but I can't afford a can of mixed fruit. It's like, well, where did you buy the sodas from? And I always ask them that. I always kind of get caught off guard, like, what do you want to know? And I tell them, well, like if they say they get them at Publix, I said, well, it wasn't on sale at Publix. And they said, well, how so? I said, well, that's, and not being on sale, a 12-pack of Coke is $5. Pepsi too. Pepsi and Coke products are about $5 for a 12-pack. You buy 4 of them, that's $20 just for soda. If you drink, and I think the woman said she drank about 5 or 6 of them a day. So she drank like a half of a 12-pack in a day. So you're looking roughly about a week's worth of soda right there. I said, so that's $20 just for soda. Now at Publix, I think that week, they had 79 cents for a can of Publix brand fruit. So I said, you know, you can get 20 cans of fruit and still have some money left over. Or you could get, well, if you want drinks, you could get, let's see, what was I going to say? I said you could get a couple of gallons of water. You could get some of that lemon extract, make some lemonade. You could get some tea and a 2-pound bag of sugar. And you know, not even use the whole bag up in a month. And make you some sweet tea or some lemonade. And she just kind of looked at me like I was crazy, like, why the hell would I want to eat that or drink that? You can't say you can't afford healthy stuff and then turn around and buy the junk food, which is just the same price as the healthy. I mean, honestly, for 79 cents, I can get a can of turnips. 99 cents, I can get a bag of frozen turnips. I can go in the store and for 2 or 3 times that price of the can or the bag, get, what's that, what do you call that stuff? Not Triscuits. Not Ritz. Anyway, those townhouse type crackers. You know, they got all that, got the, like, cracker foils, yeah. And like, you know, wow, you know. What it is, a lot of times people don't want to try. Like I don't know why people would want to give up. I can't give up. I cannot give up. I am not going to give up. It's going to be a struggle. Yes, it's a lot easier to sit down and drink a 1 liter and eat a bag of Oreos in one sitting instead of going, I'm going to eat fruit and, I don't know, maybe lay off the pasta tonight. Yeah, that's easier. But determination and the fact that you love yourself and you respect yourself means you want to take care of yourself. You know, I love my body and I respect myself. So I'm going to try to take care of myself. I'm going to eat right, do right, you know, whatever it takes to keep my body sort of maintained. It ain't going to be 100% perfect, but it's going to be like in the middle, kind of 50-50, sort of okay. You know, it's not going to pass the president fitness test or nothing, but it's going to be, well, she's not in a danger. And, you know, like I said, I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I don't have, what's that, heart disease. I don't have trouble breathing and walking. You see a lot of these fat people, they walk 5 feet and they act like they having an asthma attack on you. I don't want to get like that. Unless I get something like COPD, or, you know, there's nerve gas or something in there. I don't want to get like that. I don't want to get to a point where, unless I have, you know, serious, like, broken bones, or, you know, I don't want to say broken bones, ugh. But you know what I'm saying. Like, temporarily have to get and ride around on one of them scooters. I'm going to try my damnedest not to ride in one. You know, I'm what they call stubborn when I'm hurting. One time I fell down and I bruised my coccyx bone. And I had a friend of mine, a large woman. She was like, "Now you can ride around in the scooter." No, I ain't. She was like, "Why not? You get to ride around in the scooter." I said, that's how it gets you. When you get to the point where you don't want, you get sort of, what's that term I should say? You get sort of dependent on it. You know, like pain pills. You get dependent on it. You get it there and you go, well, I can't live my life now without riding around in my scooter. I'm not going to let that happen. I remember I went to the emergency room and the nurse lady, she got a chuckle over there. She said, "You want me to get the wheelchair and take you to the x-ray room?" Mm-mm. She said, "Ma'am?" I said, No, ma'am. I'm going to walk down there." And I got on that x-ray thing, and she's like, "You need me to help you roll over?" I said, "I got it, ma'am. I got it, ma'am. Okay, I got it." And I was telling her, I said, she chuckled when I said that. I said, well, I'm not going to let this get me down. I said, this is how it starts. You get hurt, and you get dependent on other people helping you. You get dependent on, you know, wheelchairs and scooters or something. And it gets to a point where you like it so much, you go, I'm never getting back up. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to let it get me down. I rest when I go to bed. And, you know, she was telling me about, what was that, taking some aspirin, like the strong kind. And she was like, take them 3 times a day. I said, mm-mm. She's like, it'll make you feel better. I said, no, it'll make me dependent. But it don't have it for me. And I said, that ain't what I mean. I said, if I start taking aspirin for every little ache and pain that I have, I'm going to get to a point where I feel like I have to have this every day. You know, it's like, oh, I stubbed my toe. I need aspirin. I told her, I said, now I'm going to work with this. I'm going to deal with this. I said, if it becomes too much, then I'll take the pill. I told her, I said, I'll take the pill at night so I can sleep. That's about the only time I actually will take these pills. But I said, other than that, I'm not doing it any other way. I'm not giving up. That's what happens. That's what happens to a lot of large people, obese people. They give up for whatever reason, whatever gets them down in the first place, whether it's back surgery or broken leg or, you know, tragedy in the family, something like that. They get depressed and they just kind of, you know, give up. they get to a point where maybe everybody waiting on them because they go, oh, they hurt themselves, I wait on them. And they get to liking that and they go, wow, I'm just not going to get better. And, you know, people can send me hate mail and say, oh, that's wrong, that is not what happened. You know, say whatever you want. But nobody is born obese. Nobody is obese by age 3 or 4. I can guarantee you 99.99% of these obese people out here in the world, these close to obese, morbidly obese, these people out here in the world, they used to not look like that. Now, they might have been fat when they were growing up, but they were not these like morbidly obese people. At some point, they just kind of gave up on life. They just said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get up. And if you have back trouble or leg trouble or something, they would know I'm going to get up and try walking around and, you know, just working my system. And I know when you're in a hospital, you're sick or something, hurt or something, there are some days where you can't do it. I'm not talking about, you know, 2 days after getting your leg shot off, you go, I'm going to walk on my stumps. No, I mean like, in the allotted time, you get back into your system. If you ever had a cold or diarrhea or something that kept you bedbound because you couldn't do anything, you didn't sit there and stay in bed after you got better 2 or 3 days later and go, I like this, everybody bringing me something. People are bathing me off, I just lay here. Bring me my remote. No, you got up and you said, God, I'm tired of being in that damn bed. Making me stiff. I want to get up and walk around and go outside and watch something besides reruns. You put that determination in you to get up and get better. You try to find something, whatever it is, during your later part of your recovery. Whatever your situation is. You're not exactly healthy, but you're not exactly too weak. You try to get up and get something done. You do not stay like crippled, I guess you can say. Well, like I say, it blows my mind. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's us telling ourselves that, or we're in denial, or somebody else is telling us. It's like, get the appropriate weight. Nobody has ever said morbidly obese is healthy. If they say that, they're lying. As a big woman, I can tell you, morbidly obese people are not healthy. Send me hate mail. You can call me every name you want in the book. You can ask any doctor on the planet. I mean, literally, call up every doctor. Excuse me, doctor, first name only. Yeah. Is morbidly obese healthy? Absolutely not. That's what you're going to hear. And it don't even have to be like regular doctor. You can ask dentists. Doctor, pull my teeth and make me scream. Is morbidly obese healthy? Absolutely not. Now, you haven't been flossing, have you? But, like I said, I don't know what it is. People, you're giving up. That's what I think it is. People are giving up. Fat people have been around for centuries. Always. There's always been a fat person. But we have literally taken care of ourselves to a certain degree. If someone got fat 20 years ago, well, not 20, let me say, let's go with 50. If there was a fat person 50 years ago that weighed 225 pounds, guess what happened to them? They died. First off, most of the time they died. If they didn't, depending on their height, they would try to get better. They would say, alright, I'll get out and walk. Walk around the block or exercise or get that little thing that goes around the waist and makes you wiggle. Whatever that thing was called. You know, they would try. They would try, you know, their best to do it. But nowadays, it's like, why try to lose weight and take care of yourself and maintain a healthy lifestyle when it's so much easier just to give up? Don't. That's defeatist talk. You're not supposed to give up in life. Ever. No matter what it is, you do not give up. If you get hurt or get surgery or something, fine, take some time off to rest. But every day, about 30-40 minutes after you get them pills in you, try to do something to keep you going. And then when you get back to being healthy, don't just lay there and go, oh, I like being waited on. Get walking. Don't surrender. Don't give up. Eat right. Take care of yourself. And try your best to just live. You're giving up and you're eating all that junk food. You sit there crying yourself to sleep at night saying, I don't know why I'm losing weight. I don't know why people are giving me dirty looks, because I walk 2 feet to the door of the stall to the toilet and I sound like somebody having a horrible asthma attack. Take care of yourself.